Hello guys, Not Ace here, and it's been a long time, and that is, once again, I'm gonna give my impression of Pokemon Go. But you said, hold on, didn't I already do an impression of Pokemon Home? Well, yes, however, on that previous impression, it was basically using the free version. So, of course, with a lot of new Pokemon coming on the Switch, besides Sword and Shield, Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, now of course, Diamond, Pearl, and Arceus, because eventually they will be integrated with Home. So I decided to say, you know what, for 1 year, for $15.99, is that I'm going to try the premium version, and now I'm going to give my impression on this one. So, if you've been following what Pokemon Home is, it's a modern hub for Pokemon fans. You put your Pokemon on this hub, app, whatever you call it, and then on the Switch version, you can move them around. So it's kind of good alternative without doing a Switch and Switch trading, kind of like with the Game Boy Color, DS, 3DS, you know what I'm talking about. So it's a good alternative because you can't really, unless you are an uber super Nintendo fan, you're probably gonna buy multiple Switch. But to some extent, a Switch may be portable. You know, it's a console, not a portable system. But that's beside the point. So I paid the $15.99. Now I've been playing with the premium version, and yes, you do get a lot more option for this one, and sort of the full experience. So what it is now you can actually put in up to 6,000 Pokemon on Home. If you're using the free one, I think it's up to 30, basically one box. When you're using premium, you get lots of boxes. Plus, you get more option to do with trading, and plus, it kind of helps you build up your national deck. Plus, able to do some of the achievements in the game because now you got more option to do it. So, such as you can actually do Wonder Trade now. So, what it is for that one is pick up to 10 random Pokemon and then give it some time, and then you'll get something back. And interesting thing about this Wonder Trade, it's sometimes you're gonna get some better Pokemon than you kind of release or trade it in. So an example is something that I got from Pokemon Go. It comes out again and again and again, and that is a Hoot Hoot, which is an easy Pokemon to get. So I put that on the Wonder Trade, and then days later I got like an exchange Pokemon, and it's something that's rare, such as a starter Pokemon. If I remember, it was a Mudkip. So I'm like, holy crud. And that's a big deal because if you've been playing Pokemon on the portable system, you can't get multiple starter Pokemon. You only get one, and that's it. In order to get the other ones, well, you have to buy the other version, and then you have to either trade it or breed it to have an egg, and then use that egg, hatch it, and then bring it to the other version. That's more tasks to do it. For this one, it's not so much because, like I said, for the Wonder Trade, sometimes you get something rare. Another one is Friends Trade. You're able to do trading with friends or random people. And then the same deal, you don't know what the Pokemon you're gonna get. You put your Pokemon there, wait for it for a while, and then there it is. And then the most interesting one here that you're able to do is, I think you also can do this for freemium, but with premium you can actually do more, which is GTS, which is this type of trading. It's actually good, and that is up to 3 Pokemon. If you're doing a premium, you give a Pokemon out, just whatever Pokemon you want, but then you ask for a certain Pokemon you want. So to some extent for me, I gotta be realistic. So what would anyone want to trade for a Rattata so I can get, say, Manaphy? Put in a Rattata, Manaphy, logically, as a Pokemon fan, that's kind of weird. Like, you're not going to do it because the value there is like a 1-star to a 5-star. Manaphy's rare, Rattata is like an easy one, but sometimes you'll be surprised. So for me, I try to be fair. So sometimes I would do something like different region Pokemon. So I have a Kanto, Meowth. I say I want a Alola Meowth, possible. There have been times when I have a Luminary. I said I need a Volbeat. I got that one. And even Starter, you can actually do it. So there was a situation where at one point in Pokemon Go, I'm getting a lot of Bulbasaur. So I put it there, I have extra whatever. And they said, I want a Grookey, and I'm able to get a Grookey. So whoever is trading, they're willing to do it. So that's interesting. So that's actually good there. And yeah, so another downside to something, maybe, it depends. Maybe it's an advantage, maybe it's a disadvantage, is the integration with Pokemon Go. So let me explain. So Pokemon Go is a casual Pokemon game by Niantic. It's basically an AR, but it's okay for what it is. But the idea is to get Pokemon because you can actually use these Pokemon on other games. You put in home, and then you transfer to the other game, either Sword, Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, you name it, even Legend Arceus, which is, I'm having fun. I did finish the game. Teaser, I might do an impression on a different video. So with that said, so that's the advantage. But sometimes the problem with the Pokemon on Pokemon Go is their attributes. So it's kind of weird. It is very random because in Pokemon Go, your attribute is CP, so it depends. The higher the CP, the higher the level. So that's good, right? Well, a lot of time is that if you've been, again, following Pokemon, the lower the level, the better it is. Why? Because when you level up, your attributes are getting higher as you level up. The problem is when you have some high Pokemon, your attribute might not be up even though they're high level, and then by the time you level them up, it might not be as strong as someone that you level up since level 1. So, very technicality, the casual probably not going to care about it, but just sort of to think about it. So that's a downside because, again, trading Pokemon, that's probably from Go, and most of it, probably their attributes are not that good. But if you don't care about that, that's fine. But there are some Pokemon player fan, and especially if you're in the competitive scene, that's a big deal when the stats, especially, in the esports situation. So, again, but the bottom line is, it's good with the Pokemon Go to some extent. Depends on your perspective of what a good quality level Pokemon in your eyes, whatever it is. So with that said, you can trade more, you got more options, you can get a lot of Pokemon on home, up to 6,000. And of course, it will help you build up your achievement because then you can get stickers and then you can use it to your profile there. And of course, it also helps you get CP, which you convert that in Sword and Shield to watts. And I wouldn't be surprised if the next generation of Pokemon, they're going to have some sort of watts again, and you can use it for Pokemon Home. But that's a different story there. So with that said, with this feature, what do I get the premium version? I kind of give it an 8 out of 10. And the reason for that is it's near perfect. It's a good alternative to having 2 switches. You can store your Pokemon. Yeah, $50.99 a year, a bit pricey. So you're gonna have to think about that. However, probably one up here, and that is if you know about the Wii U and the 3DS shop closing, Pokemon Company said at March of 2023, Pokemon Box will be free at that point on for a limited time. So don't get your, comfortability, enjoyment of Pokemon Box. Finally it's free. Now I can put my Pokemon from my Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, whatever, to Pokemon Box, and then finally move it there. That's great. But there's been a rumor, but not so much, that eventually Pokemon Box for the 3DS is also going to be stop service. So you know what I mean? Ending its service eventually, but they're not going to do that like immediately, but they're going to probably give you 7, hopefully years, 5 to 10 years. I don't know why I said 7 there. It's kind of weird. 7, Aloha, I don't know. Kind of weird there, but whatever. I digress. So again, that is going to be also the one up there. So Pokemon Home Premium, very convenient, especially if you integrate it with Pokemon Go. You get a lot of Pokemon. You want to build up that national deck. Awesome. You want certain Pokemon because you can't find it in the game, or it's not in the game, or you say, you know what, I already have this, rather than finding it, whatever. There you go. So that's an 8 out of 10 there. The reason it's not really perfect here is that there is a downside to some extent. Even so that you got all this convenience of premium Pokemon Home. You're probably not going to use it a lot. You're probably going to say, well, I got a lot of this Pokemon. Then what? And of course, when you stop your premium, if what's going to happen is the minute you take it out, you can probably take it back in. So to some extent, you can't use it home anymore once it becomes freemium, because the Pokemon's going to be there. So that's a good thing. But the minute you take it out, you're not going to be able to put it back in unless you have space. Because again, it goes back to like one box versus more than 20 bucks, I think. It's premium. I keep forgetting. So that is sort of the downside, that you might not be able to use the box a lot. Again, it kind of helps you build a national deck. But again, how long are you going to spend time on home to some extent? Again, it's just a service that helps you put your Pokemon from multiple games into the server, and then you put them into the game. Really advanced in my opinion, but again, you're really going to play this a lot to some extent, and of course there is no in-game mode mini-game for this one. It would be nice, but you know, at least with Toma had that Panchico game, but it's not really fun, but at least a mini-game there. And of course the trading. Eventually, like I said, doing a Wonder Box trade, you're probably gonna get bored eventually, or gonna get frustrated because I hope someone give me a certain Pokemon and you're not getting it. Same goes with random, maybe with your friends, that's a different story. GTS, good. And there's nothing wrong with that one, especially when someone's willing to give you a 5-star for a 1-star Pokemon. Maybe because they want to build up their national deck. I can't blame it, because that's the whole point what Pokemon is. So a little bit of still some iffy part, but like I said, it is a near perfect with a Pokemon box system. I mean, they've been doing that since believe it or not, the N64 with Pokemon Stadium, they had actually a Pokemon box. And of course, the GameCube had the actual Pokemon box, and then the DS through the Wii has Pokemon Ranch, same deal. And then X and Y, you got Pokemon box on the 3DS, and then of course now Pokemon Home there. So again, it is what it is. So yeah, an 8 out of 10. So with that, I'll see you guys later.